Hi everyone, hope you are well. I'm Orsi and today we are going to do some really simple stretching exercise. You will need either a power circle, either one loop, either you just use a towel. These exercises are good to release lower back pain and rigidity from your back if you have been sitting a lot, but also good after running or exercising. Let's start. So you will lower down to your back, reach out long with your fingers, and you will just do gentle pelvic tilt. So you are tilting your pelvis toward your navel, and then you release. 2 more times. Tilt it, release, and for the last time, you will start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, peeling off each little bone separately from the mat. And when you inhale, you stop around the shoulder blade level, and as you exhale, you are rolling down, articulating your spine, releasing the rigidity what you collected, and you release. Keep going with that. So you must know that always we have a point in our spine when we articulate less. And the rest might be overly articulating, so you might collect rigidities, and you try to find and stretch out this rigidity. Last time, exhale as you tilt your pelvis toward you, peel off. Inhale, hold the weight in between the shoulder blade, and with the exhale, roll down, create space in the spine. Vertebra by vertebra, and release. Great. We are going to start with a calf stretch. Reach up with the right leg to the ceiling and press your heel upward, and then you release. If you have some tension in the hamstring, you might bend the opposite leg. 2 more times. Just press up the heel. Last one. Dorsiflex, push the heel up. Straight knee and release. Then we go with a really simple hamstring stretch, bend and extend. Only 3 times. If it's too easy, you can always extend the leg with that. And we go a little bit deeper with the hamstring. Exhale, bring it toward you. Inhale, release. 2 more times, keeping your coccyx down. Keeping your knee really straight. Your last time. And release. Inhale, pause in the movement. Exhale, come up with the head around the shoulder blade level. Maybe you can walk in the circle and stretch deeper toward you. And then you roll back down to your mat. Use your circle to bring your leg out to the right side, so I don't want you to fall over with the shoulders. If you feel that the side body is peeling off, then it's not okay. Doesn't matter how low is your leg or how high. If you feel the stretching, if you can square your pelvis, that's great. It's not a competition. Respect your limits. Find the adductor stretching. Inhale, come back up to the center, and with the exhale you are going for the abductor stretch, so it's here in the external part of your leg. Reach long away, and we are giving a spinal twist. We are adding a spinal twist, so you can look away toward the door. Take off your circle and gently lower down your knee. It's not an obligation to push down the knee until the mat, but you are going toward and reach away with your arm, trying to place down the shoulder. After the spinal twist, just return to the center and bring your knee to your chest. Relaxing your lower back. And we are going to go for a yogic toe grip with the fingers and bring out your right leg to the half happy baby pose. Single legged happy baby pose. Feeling your groin stretching and your lower back releasing. Come back to your center and we finish this series of release with the figure 4, piriformis stretch. So you try to place your knee in line with your ankle, take your bottom leg, come up, and you are lowering the knee down, aligning it with the ankle. If this doesn't work for you, you don't feel it, I can offer a modification, rolling up, opening the chest, trying to shift your chest close, dropping your knee deeper, and maybe walking even more. You might feel it now more than before. So you are looking for little muscles in your buttock, and they can be really blocked, and they can start hurting you and compressing the sciatic nerve. Release. We can add one more spinal twist before we go to the other side. Looking away, changing. And come back to the center. We restart with the left leg. So you go for your calf stretch. Here you want to stretch. You can be with the opposite leg bent or extended. Press your heel up to the ceiling and release. Keep your knees really straight. 2. One more time. And 1. Perfect. Bend your knee. Exhale as you lengthen up. Square your pelvis and glue your coccyx down. 2. 3. Nice. You can extend your opposite leg if it's fine for you. Pull the leg toward you. Keep the hamstrings long. So you only pull until you don't start bending, because there it's not very going longer. 2. Squaring the pelvis, and you imagine reaching off from here. And then you come up. So you remember, this is not like a competition. The range of motion I show might be too small for you, might be too big. Doesn't matter. What is matter is the alignment. And then you will roll back down, vertebra by vertebra. We are going for the adductor stretch, so it's the inner thigh. We mobilize around the hip area, reach away long. So doesn't matter if your leg is a bit lower like this, or it's higher, or maybe you can pull up way more, but it's matter that we would like to have both sides of the iliac crest approximately level, and you don't want to fall over after your leg. And then inhale, come back up, and with the exhalation you roll over, and you can turn your head to the other side. You can also add the dorsiflexion in this abductor stretch with the spinal twist. And then you take off your circle, bend that left knee, and you look away toward the right. Great. And gently with control, we turn back. You bring your knee toward your chest, releasing your lower back. And then you can have this yogic toe grip, and you are doing the happy baby posture also to your left side. Now, before we go for the figure 4, we are completing the happy baby pose. So you should be like completely released now. Your coccyx is lowering down. And then reach out again with your right leg. And turn your left knee in the figure 4. You can lift up the bottom leg, the right, bend it, and try to find a bind behind. If you're having a bind but you feel that this knee is flying up, then you're probably not going to have stretch. Then you try to align your ankle and the knee without forcing your knee joint. And as I show in the other side, you can also be like seated with the chest lifted, with the hands helping behind, and make sure neither your ankle, neither your knee is tensed. Your ankle should also always be straight. Great. And then we will roll back down, reopening this bind. And you can add again just a gentle spinal twist, dropping to your side and looking away to the other side. Coming back to the center. And when you go to your left, look away to your right, releasing the spine. Back up to the center. And you can add a little butterflying movement. Just circling around, releasing even more muscles around your hip. Great. Cross your ankles, take hold of your legs under the knee, and with the exhale, just go for a roll up. Nice. We are going to stretch a little bit in the hip flexors. So step out to a big lunge and push through your heel. We are in a finger lunge. Look for the stretch here. And then you come up higher, still reaching through your heel. Lower back down. And this mini stretch is finishing with the right leg, gently turning to the right. Back to the center. And we are completing the lizard lunge, so that the right leg is turning slightly out, and maybe you place down only your right elbow, maybe the right and left, and you reopen your chest. If this is fine for you, you dorsiflex your feet, and you lift up here, and then you lower. You come back up and you are changing. So left leg is coming in front, your knee is in alignment with your ankle, both hands are next to your leg, and you reach out and back with your heel, finding the hip flexors lengthening, and then you come up, keep lengthening here, hip flexors and quadriceps. And then you lower down. So you wiggle a little bit your leg out. And you gently let it drop. It's not like you're forcing your joint, just let it drop. Come back. And you can start lowering toward your elbow. If it doesn't go, you can also drop the elbow next to your leg, but it's important you do one side exactly what you have done in the other side. So don't modify only one side, modify both in the same way, and you can reach through your back heel. Release it, and then you walk back with your hands and step back. Perfect. We are almost done. Just place the right hand down, reach up with the left. Find a nice long lateral flexion. Your arm is in line with your ear. So don't want to see this rounding. And from here you can look up toward your palm. Find a deeper opening And then finally rotate, lower down the hand. Inhale again, raise it up. And exhale, release. Other side, inhale, raise it up. Exhale, deeper your lateral flexion. Inhale, look up. And exhale, lower down. Rotate. Up. And down. Perfect. Raise your arms up. Push toward the ceiling. And lower back down. Really nice. So that was it. A mini stretching series. If you would like to see similar series, you can always subscribe to my homepage, orsiyogapilates.be. See you soon there, or see you in my YouTube channel. Bye!